I'm checking to see if Blair changed her number.
Well, if she's not calling you back, you should probably take the hint.
And what's...
Hint. Hint.
You should probably take the hint.
And what's... The only thing she wanted more than me. That would be painful.
Sure.
Painful. Painful.
That would be painful.
Sure.
So you were thinking above the bed. I think it'll look fantastic there.
I figured out the split screen.
Split. Split.
I figured out the split screen. But where were they when we needed them?
You've told me about your summers with your cousins, about your grandfather teaching you to sail,
Sail. Sail.
about your grandfather teaching you to sail.
What are you doing with this insect?
Insect. Insect.
What are you doing with this insect? For a certain secret gentleman's club. I should know. I had him expelled.
Oh, please. All I did is bring that girl to a waiting pile of cash.
Pile. Pile.
All I did is bring that girl to a waiting pile of cash.
Governor Hamilton Vanderbilt. Family history of distinguished public service.
Distinguish. Distinguish.
Family history of distinguished public service. It all began with Johannes Vanderbilt.
He came to America 250 years ago. Found coal in Pennsylvania.
Coal. Coal.
Found coal in Pennsylvania. Found coal in Pennsylvania.
You can understand why we're proud to be celebrating our family's anniversary this weekend.
Anniversary. Anniversary.
To be celebrating our family's anniversary this weekend. Nathaniel, let's show your friends the Presidential Medals of Freedom.
Medal. Medal.
The Presidential Medals of Freedom.
It's been being Blair Waldorf for the past 18 years. All the work, the planning. You mean
Plot. Plot.
all the work, the planning? You mean
What, there's no penalty?
Penalty. Penalty.
What, there's no penalty?
Vanessa, nice to meet you. And yes, on the intimidating front, I feel like a Republican at the Kennedy compound.
Compound. Compound.
I feel like a Republican at the Kennedy compound. I feel like a Republican at the Kennedy compound.
Don't fret. Everyone loves you. They're probably already designing the campaign posters.
Poster. Poster.
They're probably already designing the campaign posters. And with Nate's charm and your background.
Excuse me?
Nate mentioned you're kind of an activist in your community, a documentary filmmaker.
Documentary. Documentary.
In your community, a documentary filmmaker. Now he's law review at Yale and about to clerk for the Supreme Court.
Clerk. Clerk.
And about to clerk for the Supreme Court.
Goes down almost as easy as you did.
So it was all just a game.
Initially, yes. Though I have to admit, Blair surprised me.
Initially. Initially.
Initially, yes. Though I have to admit, Blair surprised me.
What about Santorini? You think Blair will want to hear about that? The Greek guy, Spiros? The Greek police?
Greek. Greek.
The Greek guy, Spiros? The Greek police?
We've touched on the weather. I think we've made a clean sweep of all possible small talk.
Sweat. Sweat.
I think we've made a clean sweep of all possible small talk. I wasn't sure that we'd be in the same ballpark.
Well, I'm glad that that is behind us.
Me too. I'll get dessert.
Dessert. Dessert.
Me too. I'll get dessert.
Well, you'd better recover by tomorrow. Nate told his grandfather we'd come to the reception at the country house.
Reception. Reception.
We'd come to the reception at the country house.
It's very blazer and chinos. Do you want me to overnight you a rep tie from Blue Flag?
Thanks. No, could you get me something for my ankle?
Ankle. Ankle.
Thanks. No, could you get me something for my ankle? So?
Spill it.
Spell what?
Spill. Spill.
Spell what?
The Vanderbilts, not the Corleones.
This may sound silly. It's just...
Silly. Silly.
This may sound silly. It's just...
New York society.
Blair Waldorf. How are you, dear? I heard you rejected the Colony Club. Oh, too stuffy.
Colony. Colony.
Rejected the Colony Club. Oh, too stuffy.
It's because your tastes include sleeping with your driver and popping prescription meds.
Okay.
Prescription. Prescription.
Prescription meds.
Okay.
Well, I see you got my delivery.
Delivery. Delivery.
Well, I see you got my delivery. I hope we weren't too hard on you yesterday.
Oh, no. I've always wanted a football injury to impress the ladies with.
Impress. Impress.
Injury to impress the ladies with.
Trip, you look like you're having fun.
Top shelf all the way.
Shelf. Shelf.
Top shelf all the way.
Oh, what are we talking about?
It's good to see you, Blair. Is your mother here?
No. It's a shame, though.
Shame. Shame.
No. It's a shame, though. Oh, you would know. 3 DUIs now, is it? Not that I blame you. Her way to escape the whispers that you made your money in adult entertainment websites.
Web. Web.
You made your money in adult entertainment websites. Blair with none of the hang-ups, none of the frustrations. That's the Blair right here.
Frustration. Frustration.
Hang-ups, none of the frustrations. That's the Blair right here.
Like Tiffany's and Holiday. It used to drive me nuts.
Not. Not.
It used to drive me nuts.
I passed.
No, you're just embarrassed about mine. When you saw the condensed version, you told me you were relieved.
Relieve. Relieve.
Version. You told me you were relieved.
Well, our family has many traditions. Some, like touch football, come at a steeper price than others.
Steep. Steep.
Football come at a steeper price than others.
I mean, you guys belong together?
God, I'm hungry.
Hungry. Hungry.
God, I'm hungry.
I don't get it. I mean, I know you were married for 18 years, but you were the late
Singer. Singer.
years, but you were the late girls throwing themselves at you every night.
It's true. But the majority of that time I was pining for...
Pine. Pine.
But the majority of that time I was pining for...
It's late.
I just need a moment of her time.
Miss Blair asleep.
Asleep. Asleep.
But for yours truly, it's a reminder that on the Upper East Side...
Reminder. Reminder.
It's a reminder that on the Upper East Side...